What's going on, guys? JFC here. World Cup Phenoms. A ton of insane leaks are coming out for World Cup Phenoms right now. Path to Glory upgrades just came out and they look amazing. Ones to watch upgrades too. There's a couple things that means for the market. There's actually a lot to talk about in terms of market outlook for this next week or so, because we haven't had a really nice promo in a while. We're talking about what that means. If my face is bright red, it's because I just recorded a video with my mic off for the last half an hour. So I was a little heated, but that's a different story. Let's get into what all this stuff means for the market. I had a live reaction to the 6 p.m. content, but the showdown SBCs definitely are better than the last ones. I think Luke Shaw and Marcus Thuram are definitely a lot better than Depay and Acuna, and I think they're almost cheaper, 83, 85, and what was Depay? 84 and 85. So it's literally cheaper. I don't understand why. Luke Shaw's 84 and 85, so I don't know why Shaw's better. I guess Prem tax, but these are definitely better cards than we've seen. Marcus Thuram here, good physical stats, which are really important. He's very fast. Only 3-star weak foot, but he's 6'4". It's a pretty unique card in that sense. So 6'4" with the finesse shot trade as well. So even though he's got 3-star weak foot, I do think it's a pretty solid card because it's pretty unique in the fact that he's very tall. And Luke Shaw, as a left back, pretty stocky build, and he's 5'11". So that's kind of what I like fullbacks to have this year, is a nice physicals, and Luke Shaw has that. So I think these are pretty solid showdown cards, especially for the price. One of these guys is getting a +2, so there's no draw here. So there's one of these cards is going to be even better. 92 pace, 89 shooting on Thuram is crazy, and then 88 pace, 88 defending on Luke Shaw is also crazy. So whatever card wins is going to be really, really cool. And other than that, we don't have anything. But let's look at the leaks. Here are the leaks. Akraf Hakimi. I mean, this promo is basically just going to be cards that are FIFA favorites and fan favorites. Very in demand, very used cards in FIFA, right? Hakimi is going to be coming in this promo. Good card design too. There's definitely going to be a lot of hype around this promo. A lot more than we've seen for probably since the first World Cup promo. Jonathan David coming as an objective. Pretty good card in FIFA. David's got a 5-star weak foot, so hopefully they maybe give him a little 4-star skills boost too. That'd be pretty cool as an objective card. Lautaro Martinez supposed to come as well, a card with a lot of pace and a lot of physical. So Lautaro Martinez actually is pretty good in FIFA because of that. I like his inform quite a bit when I used him. So Lautaro Martinez, another card that's going to be very usable. Eduardo Camavinga, another card that's pretty hyped up. This card, if you guys know what this promo is, it's basically a future stars but not quite as young. It's a U24 type promo. They're pretty established already international team though, so it's not totally future stars, but it's a similar kind of concept. Younger players. Camavinga is going to be expensive, and he's going to be in demand in FIFA. That is for sure. Jules Koundé. We don't need to say too much about Koundé. I mean, he's one of the top 5 center backs in FIFA, at least in terms of gold cards for sure. And he's going to get that Araujo link, which is going to be an insane combo. Koundé and Araujo at the back. It's going to be a very, very meta combo. Pedri supposed to come. Very hyped up card, but I don't know if he's going to be an insane card to actually use. But at the same time, it's Pedri, and he always feels very good in the ball. He's very fast for a midfielder. So you add those two things together, and he's going to be in demand. I don't know if he's going to be great, but he's going to be definitely in demand. Rafael Leao, he's been fantastic in the short sample that we've seen him for Portugal so far. A fan favorite as well. I think he's got finesse and outside foot, I want to say. So 2 of the best shooting traits as well. Leao is going to be an expensive card, very in demand. So add him onto the list as well. Rodrigo, another one, very popular player. Going to be very good as well after the explosive buff. So Rodrigo, count him in as well. And then Eder Militao is Eder Militao, right? You don't need to say too much about him. He's going to be one of the best center backs in FIFA. Going to be very expensive. And then last but not least, I think, where is he? Right here, Jude Bellingham. And this card is going to be so expensive. I mean, seriously, he's been bossing at the midfield for England so far, and yeah, it's going to be nuts. And Jake Foot Trading here says, wait, where'd he go? Right here. Others confirmed Musiala and Enzo. So Enzo Fernandez had a very good start to the World Cup, and Musiala has been fantastic. So you have Musiala into this list too. This promo is going to be extremely hyped up, and these cards are going to be extremely in demand. You can definitely count on that. So what that means for the market, though, is a lot of things, honestly, that could mean for the market right now. So there's one of 2 outcomes that could happen with the market with this promo. You have these cards are very in demand, right? That's going to be regardless of whatever happens with the supply of these cards, they're going to be in demand. If these cards are very supplied, right? We see lightning rounds coming out, and there's other things in packs too. We have the World Cup icons supposed to come. I think the 3rd batch is supposed to come this Friday. There's a lot of ways that we could see crazy supply for these cards. If that's the case, the whole market is going to dip in price because these cards are going to be in demand. They're the new shiny toy. People are going to sell their old cards for sure. So if that happens, you're going to see, the World Cup heroes, the gold cards, especially the gold cards. We're going to see certain just in demand cards here go down in price because of the fact that these cards are going to be relatively affordable. And if that's the case, you could say GG's to the market in a lot of areas. A second situation is if these cards come out and they are they're not rare, but they're just not as maybe in supply as a lot of the other promo teams maybe have been. If that's the case, you're going to see a lot of panic before the promo comes out. And then afterwards, you're probably going to see maybe a little bit of a market buyback because Kamavinga's 500k and Koundé's 500k, and a lot of these cards are very expensive. So you have those are kind of the two situations. If I were you guys, I'm going to do what I would recommend. What I did is just I would probably want to sell before the promo comes out, because I think it's just you have a more likely chance for the market to go down than for it to go up, in my opinion. Especially with the market being just kind of up as is right now, because there's not much to do on the game. The market is just kind of up. Aloe Ron, 750,000. All the World Cup heroes have gone up. A lot of the in-demand informs have gone up because there's just not much to do on the game at the moment. So you can take advantage of that, get out of the cards if you're in to any and have a team. I think now is a pretty good opportunity to just hop out and just watch the market play out this weekend. I think that's probably the safest and best thing to do, is to just watch from a distance and sort of be liquid and see what you want to do after that point. Especially because also the icon pack refreshes on Friday, so people will sell teams to do that as well. So you got to add that on to the fact of everything else. The upgrades, though, for the ones to watches and Path to Glories have been just, they're nuts. Darwin Nunez look at this card, 94 pace, 91 physical. Absolutely insane Darwin Nunez card. They finally upgraded these guys after the World Cup win. Serginho Dest looks pretty good. Schwaderbeck got up to an 86. So that looks pretty good. Bruno Guimaraes, the Practical Glory cards going up +1, like Berghuis and Buffal, Bernardo Silva, Jack Grealish, Griezmann, De Jong. All his Practical Glory cards going up. Rudiger went up in price because of the Germany winning one game of the World Cup. The Rudiger card looks nuts. Tyler Adams went up. This Nkunku card is 2.7 million coins. I just don't understand it. I mean, Nkunku, listen, this card's probably good in game. Don't get me wrong, it's probably good. But if France don't beat England, this card is going to half in price in like 30 minutes. This price is only going to be worth it if France win the World Cup. I'm telling you right now, I don't understand how Nkunku is worth this many coins. I just can't see it myself. How much is I don't know, mid-Cruyff? What is he worth? I mean, I don't even think he's this expensive, is he? He's not. It's 2.7 million. How on earth is this Nkunku card 2.8 million coins? I don't get it. Don't get me wrong. Not a bad card. 2.8 million coins. No shot he's worth that much. So if you want to, basically, whatever team makes it all the way to the final, probably to the point of making it to the final, you're going to make a lot of coins on. So if you wanted to buy Bruno Guimaraes for your team, and if you think Brazil's going to make it all the way to the final, Bruno Guimaraes is probably just going to go up in price. Every time a team wins a round, they go up in price. So whatever team you think, if you think England are going to go all the way, Grealish is going to go up a lot in price. He's only 170,000 coins right now. If you think England are going to make it all the way to the final, Grealish is going to go up. So if you want to take a shot on some of these cards, if you think a certain one's going to make it very far in the tournament, then you sure can buy some, and you're going to make a lot of coins. Obviously, it's more of a gamble than most investments, but just the reality of it. Look at Dennis Zakaria. We saw the same trend happen once again. Zakaria, I think he's at 240,000 coins right now. I think he was 210. This is 232, but I think he was 215 when I saw it as his lowest point. He's back up. He wouldn't make a ton of coins, but you would still make coins on the Zakaria card. It's just the same type of stuff we're seeing. It's going to be whatever team loses. Even with Spain, they were expected to win their game. And Carvajal got panic sold all the way down to 120, lowered to 120, all the way up to 135, back up immediately. So even the teams that are expected to win still get panic sold super hard, and then they get popped back up immediately because people always just oversell, right? This will happen with every single team that loses. Look at Romero with Argentina. If Argentina loses, he's going to get panic sold. Look at Papu Gomez, same thing. If England lose, Kyle Walker, Jack Grealish, they're all going to be panic sold. And you can hop on that as a great investment opportunity. SPC Fodder, though, right now, I think it's pretty much just going down, just kind of trickling down little by little right now. Pretty much, yeah. So I think we've seen the cycle already of buying over the weekend and then selling early in the week. And I think we're just going to see that again this week, probably. Even with the icon pack refreshing, I'm not too worried about that after Friday. I think Saturday comes and I think the fodder is going to start going down again. Because these cards are so hyped up, I think we're going to see a big supply of fodder onto the market. So I don't think buying before it refreshes is going to be the best move, in my personal opinion. So if I were you guys, I would probably just wait on fodder. It's going to be a good investment, you know, over the course of next week. So why try and buy now? And it's possibly a gamble that goes up and then you end up losing coins. And then, you know, we know how to make coins on fodder. So might as well just stick to the stuff that we know and stick to the safe stuff, right? But yeah, I mean, if you guys want to see my video where I ranted about the content in this game, you can watch yesterday's video, because I just was like, you know, I don't want to go into it too much right now, but the content's not been very good for the last couple weeks. That's safe to say. So I really am hoping, I really am starting to think that, because like looking at the players in this team, they could not have picked more like hyped up players. Honestly, they couldn't have. So I really think they're just trying to bring people back to the game, get more excitement driven up for it. I think they're going to release a lot of SBCs coming up over the next week. I really do. I think it's going to be a lot more looking like Black Friday week did than looking like this week did, where we just didn't see shit. I don't think it's going to be totally like Black Friday, but you know what I mean. Like a lot more things to do and things to gamble on in this game. I hope they make something grindable, because if they don't, how are we getting the fodder? You have to go to the store. That's what you have to do. In tonight's market video, though, I'm going to upload a little bit later, because I think I'm going to wait a little bit longer to look at what the market's looking like and let this video kind of be out for a little while. But I do think what we're going to do is we got this added supply today of 125k packs as well. So more supply coming on to those World Cup story cards and World Cup icon cards today. We got the Rivals reward supply tonight, which is always a little bit, and the marquee matchup supply is always a lot for Thursday. So I think we're gonna be looking at investing in cards in tonight's video, which might come out a little bit later than usual. We'll talk about all of that in that video. I think that's it. I don't think there's much more to say. Any questions you guys have, I would love to answer them in the comments. I love reading you guys' comments. Let me know what you guys think of the content. What do you guys think of these cards on the way? Thank you all for supporting my videos every single day. It means the absolute world to me. I love you all. See you next video very, very soon. Peace.